You can always count on politicians to want to increase your taxes. And now they want to increase taxes on guns. But before we get into that, I'll let you know we have a gun giveaway going on. It's happening right now. It is absolutely free, but it ends really soon. So click the link in the description down below to learn which brand new gun you could win. Click that link right away before the taxes go up. Politicians, and most of them who are advocating this tax increase on firearms are Democrats, but politicians are now saying that we should increase the tax on guns. There's currently a 10% excise tax or 11%, something like that out there. And if you folks don't know where the excise tax came from, way back in the 1930s, hunters and gun owners voted to pay an extra tax on firearms and ammunition so that money could be used for wildlife management. Now, politicians have decided that more tax should be paid. They should increase another 0.5% or maybe even more. Some people have advocated a 1,000% tax on things they declare assault weapons. But there is a push to increase the excise tax on firearms and ammunition. And you can bet that money is going to be used for what they call realistic gun control or reasonable gun control measures. The truth about it is that gun safety starts and ends with gun owners. All of these gun safety organizations out there don't teach any firearm safety classes. If we're going to increase the tax on firearms, let's make sure we put that money into building more ranges, having more classes to teach people how to effectively use firearms, and making sure that people in the United States understand the laws, the safety rules, and the responsible use of firearms. Let's use that money for firearms training. I'm sure that gun owners would be willing to pay some extra tax if that extra tax was used to make shooting more accessible, gun ranges more accessible, making sure that we have more gun ranges and better gun ranges and people get to use them more often. Yep, I'd pay for that. I mean, who wouldn't? Well, some anti-gunners wouldn't, that's certain. But let's understand that honest, law-abiding citizens, again, are not the problem. We harp on this all the time, that legal gun owners are not the problem. Are we going to use an extra excise tax on firearms to, I don't know, chase down more bad guys and put them in jail? I think that's what we should do to reduce crime. We certainly shouldn't be using that money to further restrict gun owners' rights. We don't want to be paying taxes on something that will restrict our rights. Understand this. Yes, there are currently taxes, excise taxes on guns and firearms. Most of that money is used for wildlife management. But again, the Second Amendment is not about duck hunting. The Second Amendment is about self-defense and the ability to stop tyranny. That's why we have a Second Amendment. So if we're going to pay extra taxes on our firearms, that money better be used to make sure that we are teaching people responsible gun ownership and encouraging greater and better gun ownership across the board in the United States. It's a true story of self-defense. We interviewed an armed Lyft driver who was carjacked to help answer these questions. Should I carry a gun while driving? And what does a carjacking actually look like? Just click the video next to me to watch this must-see interview.